It is the preview as the weathers in Liverpool at the moment. It is very blustery indeed. There is a threat of showers. Gutmann, you're convinced it's about to pour down?
Yeah, my years in the farming business, in the past life, tell me that black sky means it's going to piss down any minute.
Any minute, it could absolutely
Call it an
pour down.
Old wives' tale.
But this is part of, like, I think the season, so I don't like the international breaks. No one likes the international breaks at this time. We all know why. But what I think it does is it gives each of these their own little flavour, each of these runs of games. So you get the first three, which is like its own mad mini challenge. Yeah. Then you have the break. Then you're out there, we're beginning to work out what's what. And within that, we had the big European games and the game against City. Now, this one to me, this little phase feels like the weather's beginning to change. It's about to become a mucky winter. And you've got to almost do this sprint through these mad 7 games. And then you have another break, and then you're in like the long tapered Christmas into Christmas period where you begin to like solve your squad and work out what's what. For me, this is the big sprinty, bleep testy, backs to the wall, we're all at it run.
Yeah, I was just thinking, we always start those seasons with that three composite, as you said, work of art in their own right games. Yeah. And then you have what I think there are a series of mini tournaments, right? And they're punctuated by the international breaks, and they're all prefaced by the phrase, the fixtures are coming fast and furious now. They came fast because they're 7 in 20. It was 7 in 21 last Fast and Furious. This is 7 in 22. I think Christmas is probably going to end up being 9 in 18. I'm joking, but it's going to be something mad. And then you hit January, and you go, oh, where's the football gone again?
Well,
right?
We've only got 2 league games in all of January. 2 league games in all of January.
Yeah, so it's taken I think all us a while to dawn. This is actually a thing we do every year, but we don't quite get it out right in our minds. But yeah, this is the second of that massive cluster. So if we thought the last phase was not decisive but hugely indicative of what was to come, this is massively indicative now.
Other than me hood doing me head in behind me, I'm into the weather beginning to weather, if you sort of know what I mean. This is part of the challenge. I'm not saying it will or won't be with Watford, you're going down. Vicarage Road's a good tight ground. I like it a great deal. But it's not about the idea of it is about the idea that this is the next phase of this. There is the end of summer. There is then the start of autumn. This is now proper mid-autumn, mucky football, all a bit darker than you remember, and you've got to sort it out. And this is why I am a little bit worried about the certain lack of Fabinho. In that I like 6'3" holding midfielders when you're going to Vicarage Road and you feel as though the sky will be this colour and the wind will be doing this.
See, I'm thinking about my winter wardrobe now. That was my first thought. Never mind Fabinho. I'm thinking this is the time of year where you think I could be going to matches in serious sub-Arctic conditions.
I've got the coat on. This is why the coat's come back out.
I'm going to Watford. I'm going to Watford on Saturday. And I'm thinking this thin thing which I picked up from Primark when I was in Edinburgh at the weekend. It's just not going to do.
Not going to do the job.
I'm going to be cold. And then there's going to be midweek nights where it could be even colder still. So these are things we need to think about. Fabinho needs to think about. Well, he doesn't this weekend because he's not going to play, we don't think. Because he's going to probably get in that private jet which will sort of be parked outside the stadium in Brazil at about 3 in the morning.
It might even take him to Spain and not to England from what they're saying as well for quarantine purposes and because of Atletico Madrid on the horizon. There's a chance that happens too, which is even madder.
That is a bit mad. I hadn't thought about that. Either way, we're all resigned to the fact he isn't playing against Watford. So be it, because Jordan Henderson's really good and is a great number 6, and we saw that during the title-winning season, so we shouldn't fret about that. And mercifully, Jordan's hardly played for England, I think about 20 minutes.
What's your goalkeeper position?
Yeah, this is a trickier one. I've wrecked my brain with this all week. Goalies don't have to run around or slide into tackles, do they? So you could sort of go 36 hours after landing on a private jet, hopefully back into Merseyside, that Alisson could go again. I mean, you wouldn't want to find he's blearily wiping sleep out of his eyes as one whistled past him from Zaha, and that wouldn't be good. So I don't know. I think still the clever money was probably should be on Kelleher playing.
I think he almost.
He's tempted though.
There'll be something where he'll be looking to see if there's a diddle. But the flip side is, I think he almost has to say to Kelleher, you get this one because it's mad, and if you're not playing when it's mad, I don't know when you're playing. I think he's in a bit of a funny position, the manager, in a number of positions this weekend, where I feel as though he's got, for instance, 4 lads in centre midfield who will all be sticking their hands up going, it's mad if you don't play me.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really difficult square to circle.
All right, the Reds, thanks very much for getting stuck into that little snippet there of Anfield Wrap content. If you want the rest of that show and much more besides, click the link below, subscribe to the Anfield Wrap Premium, and for that you will get reviews, previews, exclusive interviews, post-match content, the full it. Get involved, follow us, follow them from the heart of Liverpool. Up the Reds.